All right, so let's chat about our new sample groups. We are pivoting to a new kind of event. And if you've been with us for a long time, you remember back in the day, we used to do these 2 or 3 years ago. And it is always so interesting to me how social media is constantly evolving, how social marketing is constantly evolving, how people engage is constantly changing. And we've put a lot of thought and intention onto what kind of event we wanted to do next. And there's 3 reasons that we have landed back on sample groups. Number one is it's going to allow us a longer touch point with people and allow us to hold their attention for longer. One of the things that we're seeing is that people are inundated with being sold to. They're being inundated with information. And a 15-minute gut health chat is just not as effective as maybe it was a year ago. So having a sample group like this that's going to run for 5 days. We're going to have a little bit of information on the front end, a little bit on the back end. So it's going to be about 5 days. It's going to allow us to have a longer touch point with people and hold their attention a little bit longer. The second thing it's going to allow us to do is add more value. When we have 5 days to share product information, to share testimonies, to build value for our products, to engage with our people, it's going to add more value than a smaller, shorter event. And then the third reason we landed back on these is that it allows us to give people a product experience. When we can put Slim in their hand, when we can put Active in their hand, which they're going to feel an immediate win with, that is a huge win because it's going to allow them to experience Plexus in a tangible way before they purchase. All of those things are going to allow us to have a bigger impact and just gives people more exposure. The fact that they are also purchasing these welcome packs, they're going to be $9 a piece, also gives them a little bit more investment and skin in the game to pay attention to this group and lean in to the things that we're sharing. So all of those things have landed us back on sample groups. I'm so excited to kick off our first one on the 17th. So I want to give y'all a quick overview about how the actual group is going to run. We are doing these every 2 weeks in rotation with our opportunity events. That's been a very intentional decision. That's going to allow us to focus on one thing at a time, drive all of our activity to either inviting to these sample groups or inviting to the opportunity events. When people start with their products with the sample group, we are immediately going to give them an invite to the opportunity event the following week so that we can help them start sharing with friends and family and go silver. So that's been very intentional, and it's going to help us drive our activity in one direction as a team so that we can be more effective and more efficient. So here's how the groups are going to run. We're going to share these on social media. We're also going to share in reach outs and follow-ups. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second of how you can use this as a follow-up tool and a reach out tool. When you have somebody who commits to the group, when they are ready to purchase their $9 pack, or if you're gifting it to them, as a gift, make sure that they have the Google Doc. I'm sending out all of the samples for our group. So I need all of the addresses. I need all of the Venmos and PayPal coming directly to me. So make sure you send them that Google Doc, because if they don't fill out the Google Doc, they're not getting their sample. They're going to also Venmo and PayPal me directly. So there is information on the Google form that they're going to fill out. There is information on that. My PayPal and my Venmo is there. So if you send them that, you can tell them my PayPal and Venmo information are there, and they'll be able to send that to me. Okay. If you are sending out the free samples, you're going to Venmo me directly, but still have them fill out that Google Doc. Everybody must fill that out so that I have addresses and can get those out. All right. From there, you are in charge of your people. You are in charge of engaging and plugging them in. I'm going to mail out all the samples the Wednesday before we start on a Monday. So that way we know that everybody in the group is getting their samples in a timely manner. Everybody in the group is getting the same samples. They're getting 2 Slim, 2 Active, and a Hydrate. So they're going to receive those the Friday or Saturday before we start. Your job is to engage and be active with them. On Monday and Tuesday of the event, where they're actually trying their samples, we're going to challenge everybody. We're doing some Amazon giveaways in there to share a selfie or share a picture of their pink drink on their social media. You, as the person who's invited them, need to be making sure you're doing that on your own social media and tagging your people. Cheers to Sarah, Karen, and Carol, who are, trying their pink drink for the first time. Cheers them, tag them in stories, engage. If you see there's a testimony that we're sharing that Sarah relates to, make sure you tag her in that, or even copy the link and send it to her directly. Sarah, this autoimmune testimony made me think of your story. Really thought you might want to see this. Okay. You must engage. These groups only work if we do. This is not a mail and pray situation. that they're going to get their packet and magically fall in love with the pink drink. We still have to follow up. We have to engage with them. Every single day of this challenge, you should be engaging with your people in some way. Okay. After the event, and I'm going to send some follow-up verbiage for this, the day after the event, you're going to suggest 2 to 3 welcome packs for them, and be direct. Ask them questions. What did you love most about the pink drink? Or what did you love most about Active? What questions do you have? What are your 3 biggest health goals? Make sure you are building value and you're speaking directly to them. And then you're going to recommend 2 or 3 welcome packs that are going to fit their needs. All right, here's how I'm going to suggest that you kind of market these groups over the next couple of days and anytime leading up to one of these events. Number 1 is on social media. I would get in stories, talk about this face to face. Don't just put some slides in there. Who wants a sample of the pink drink? Get in there, talk about why you love the pink drink, why you love Active, what it's done for you, share some testimonies, and then follow it up with a sticker slide. Make it personal, build value. And I would recommend doing this 2 or 3 times before the group starts, just for repetition. Number 2, these groups are going to give us a unique opportunity to follow up with people. Maybe these are people we've had conversations about before. Maybe it's somebody who's been in a gut health chat in the past 9 months and they didn't end up ordering. This gives us a unique opportunity to circle back and say, hey, Sarah, I know we chatted, a couple of months ago, and I'm wondering if you ever found anything to help you with X, Y, and Z. Our team is actually giving an opportunity to try a few of the products for a few days. And I think this will be a great way for you to see if this could help you. What do you think? You're circling back, asking them if they ever found a solution to their problem, and you're offering them a solution. You're offering them an opportunity to try Plexus at a minimal investment. And then the third way you can utilize these groups is help your newbies share. If your VIP is loving her products or just getting started, offer to send 3 sample packs to a few friends and family and get them plugged into the event and help your people go silver. Is that an investment on your part? It sure is. That's a $27 investment if you choose to send 3 sample packs. But if 1 or 2 of those people order, you have already earned your investment back and you're growing your team, you're growing your business. So highly suggest using these groups to help your people go silver. And I'll just kind of wrap it up with this. If these groups will work, if you will do the work, if you will put in the work, if you get in there and engage and you make sure that you are plugged in to your people. I've been a part of probably 100 different kinds of groups in my 7 years with Plexus. I've done sample groups, gut health chats. We've run team pages. We've run in-person events, all kinds of events. Events work if you do. So treat these groups like the opportunity that they are to grow your business, to grow your reach, to grow your influence, and to build value for people.